Hello, my name is Chase Rossman. Most of us never get a second chance at life, but in this case, I did. In the following video, you will see my transformation from 258 pounds to my current weight at 155 pounds. If I inspire you, follow me as I take you through my journey to my website that I have created in order to give back to you. And at all possible, let's create something better. I start my journey in 2009 when I was in high school. In the following pictures, you'll see how I have grotesquely got up to 258 pounds. I was happy, or at least I thought I was. As the years grew on, you could see that the smiles started to fade. Then I entered college years. College years, I met a lot of amazing people. You'll notice that as my time in college, I began to shrink, but this wasn't until after my freshman year, where I realized that I had gotten up to 258 pounds. Now this is about the only picture that you'll see of me at 258 pounds, and then starts my evolution. Started with P90X in the summer of 2010. From here, you'll see that I still hold some weight throughout the years, but I was starting to make a change, a lifestyle change that was. I started being more active in college with my friends. I started playing rugby, joined an RA life, and sooner or later you could see that I actually started to enjoy things once more. But this took me a very long time to get to. Throughout the years, I noticed that even though I was still being very, very active, as you can see in the following pictures, I was part of the rugby team for a few years, I still wasn't completely satisfied with how I was looking. And the more and more and more I trained, I realized something was completely off, even though it looks like I'm happy. I would look in the mirror and just be devastated at how I looked. And this took me a few years to get over. As you can see, my weight fluctuates from time to time, even with all the activity that I was in. But out of all this, my friends still kept in contact, still encouraged me. We met up for dinners, those types of things. But, you know, to me, I wasn't satisfied, even with the weight that I had lost. So one summer, I decided to change that. I got down to 145 pounds. Now, when I looked in the mirror, I wasn't happy. And clothes fit better, could attend events with friends and smile, and everything would be alright. But the more and more I looked in the mirror, the more and more I was seeing changes. Even though I was binge dieting, I'd eat a whole bunch for a few months and then get so sick and tired of it that I would literally go on a binge diet to the point that I would cut stuff out. So this followed me all the way to graduation, where I graduated with my first degree. And then I decided to pursue a master's. Now in this master's degree, my binge eating still continued, and I got up to 158 pounds, which is this picture here. This followed me all the way in 2015, where in this picture I weighed in at 174 pounds, where I found Chris Gethin's 12-week transformation video. And this is kind of my evolution after I started bodybuilding. I found Adam Neth and team LIFtE, and this is my evolution from then. And this picture I weighed in 10 weeks ago at 174 pounds, and this is 3 weeks ago where I weighed in at 158 pounds. At 155 pounds in my time with Adam, I've soon realized that I still want to be able to help people, so I started documenting my journey more and more. So you'll see a lot of pictures of what I currently look like around 155, 158 pounds, and I fluctuate right now in between there, but the overall goal is to get into a lean bulking phase coming up. But with this came the inspiration to give back. Because of this, I want to share not only my journey but my experiences. So I actually decided to create a blog or a site that kind of turned into what I think is another brand. And it's the Iron Pulse, as I like to call it. And this is me in May 2016. But I feel like before I take it to another level, I have to face one of my biggest fears, which has always been my body image issue, and show my worst image in my mind, which happens to be my midsection because of all the extra skin from my drastic weight loss and early years of binge dieting and not really knowing what I was doing. And in order to take this new idea that I have, this blog, this site, to give back to you guys, I want to become a personal trainer, which I'm currently working on at the moment. Like, I'm just starting out, and I feel like I'm now just starting to tip the scales in my favor. And now I go in and I try to crush every workout and evolve to show people that if you want something, you can go and do it. And that's what I want to give back. If you're questioning anything and you're not sure if you're following your passion or not, this is the time to do it. That's why I created the Iron Pulse. That's my journey. So if you guys like the video, please comment, like, subscribe. Definitely check out my site. Definitely give me some comments on what you guys would like to see coming up. And thanks for watching.